do a little bow. Actually, any girls here want to demonstrate a bow? Anybody?
That's reserved for my husband.
No, you don't have to bow,
Good idea.
to me. You can just bow to the camera, I guess. Anybody want to bow? Renee, I think we need to see a bow from you.
Whoa, is that racially charged?
Yes, just kidding. No. Oh, she's going to do it. The patriarchy wins again.
Okay, I need a donation.
Wait,
okay,
wait, no, but then don't. Millennial Millie.
Don't do it. They're trying to see down your shirt.
Oh my, bro.
So true.
What?
I knew that.
What?
I could totally see it happening.
Just do it in a way where you don't bend over and show the
Just go like
goods.
this.
Give her a fucking jacket then. God damn.
Yeah.
I actually object
He
to
totally
this.
was mad because I blocked that. I'm sorry.
Okay,
But
well,
I'm not sorry to you. I think it's the right thing.
Nobody's
That's
trying to
very
look down
feminist
her
of you to
shirt.
It's not feminist. It's called being respectful.
I'm not trying, bro. Oh my God.
You saw her shirt. It was like we were about to see
Okay.
her bra wire.
Keisha, who's wearing a fucking t-shirt, it has nothing to do with trying to see some titties.
Okay.
I want to see the bow. I really don't like that characterization there. I think it's a straw man. I think you're straw manning. A little bit of a straw man, Millennial Millie.
No,
I want an apology.
It's not you.
I
it's
defend-
what Faith
It was
said.
like I totally on the screen was just seeing stuff.
I agree with what Faith said. I think the bow should be reserved to your man if you're going to.
Bro, she was about to do it. You guys.
I know, but it's
unbelievable.
true. Like,
I was gonna say this is for my ex if he's watching.
No, yeah, do that.
Well, do it if you want, but just know that we can totally see down your shirt.
No, it's okay. I'm good. Sorry, guys.
We're about to.
What did I tell you about libertarians, Brian? What did I tell
I'm not a libertarian. I'm a conservative. Thank you very
Does
much.
anybody?
I'm a
can we see the
Christian
bow from
conservative.
anybody? Can we see the bow that you gave to your husband?
You know,
Can we see
I
the
mean,
bow?
it might be subpar, but
Okay, we'll see. Let's see. So, ladies, this is a tutorial that she did a bow to her husband. It worked great. Why don't you just show us? You got this.
This feminist loon made me chat one more time. They see the, quote, male boogeyman, end quote, everywhere. It makes no sense for Brian to ask her to bow to see up her shirt with thousands of people watching. You are an idiot. I don't.
Well, then why did he ask that?
Because it's an ongoing meme. It's an ongoing meme of the show where women will stand up and bow.
Wait, are you actually still just holding firm on your position
she stood up and bowed.
Wait, are you still holding firm on your position?
He's saying it makes no sense to have her stand up and bow in front of the camera, and I'm saying, well, you did.
But well, yes, I'm not denying that I asked her to do it, but are you staying firm in your assertions that my motivations for doing it was to see down her shirt?
Well, it was interpreted that I interpreted it as that was a possibility of what was going on there.
You just got me too'd, homie.
I was interpreting it as that. It seemed kind of like it. I mean, you're asking them to bow forward with low-cut shirts towards the camera, and the camera's coming at an angle down.
Motion like that. There's no other way to bow.
Yes,
than to...
I'm familiar.
Right, but so what evidence do you have that the motivation was to see down her shirt?
I said that's how I interpreted it.
How?
Because the way that there was laughing and giggling, and it seemed like it.
Because laughing and giggling implies that there's a bad faith reason for I don't get it.
Okay, well then why after I brought it up? No, why after I brought it up that you could see down? Did you still continue to carry on and encourage her to do it?
because that was never his intention.
So you're
okay.
Is this a post hoc justification?
Yes.
So
saying
because
after you knew that the possibility existed, that she had a low-cut shirt, and it could spill the beans for the entirety of the camera, why would you risk your channel with a nude shot by having her bow and show all of that, Brian? You fool. Why? You sick fuck. Get your shit together, Brian. Unbelievable.
So I don't even think I pressed it that much further, but you're saying by virtue of me following up on the bow request, that is evidence that your initial assertion is correct.
Well, it kind of made, following up when I'm like, hey, you know, we can totally see down your shirt. And
your logic, it seems a little faulty here.
I don't think so.
Okay, I want to try to give an example where I could just turn this on you and essentially call you
you should be grateful, if anything, because I prevented you from getting a terms of service because
wait, terms of
No, that's different.
Wait, hang on.
That's different.
Do you think he wanted to get a terms of service strike? Hang on.
Yeah.
Do you think he wanted to get a terms of service strike?
She can do a bow with a jacket on.
Hang on, though.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
If you don't think he wanted to get a terms of service strike, then why would he ask her to bow to see down her shirt?
Well, I mean, you potentially could. I mean, I don't know if you were going to see. I'm sure if you showed, you're
so
more
he just
likely
wanted
to
to
get a
see her
TOC.
cleavage real bad. It's like, really?
Okay.
That's like.
I already said I'm an ass guy. Like I'm not really like that interested in.
Okay, well, all I know is
titties,
me as a woman, if I was going to potentially do something
As
that
a
could be
feminist
exposing
woman.
myself in front of the whole internet.
What?
I would want other women to be like, hey, we can totally see down your shirt.
But that's not what you said. You said they want to see down your shirt.
Because that's what it appeared to be like. It appeared to be that.
What evidence do you have for that? It appeared to be that way.
Okay, well, I'm
Was
just
I
telling
gawking
you.
at
And look,
her?
you have the opportunity to be like, that's totally not what we're intending. And I can go, okay. But I think
That's what I'm doing right now.
You know what? Here's the thing.
And
when I
then.
initially said it, if you guys would have been like, oh, wow, okay, you know what? Hold your shirt if you're going to bow or whatever. Then I would have been like,
Didn't I say she could go put
then I
something else
probably
on?
would have been like, okay, yeah, you know what? I'm sorry for jumping to conclusions
I
there.
mean-
No, but you pushed back and said, no, don't do it,
Brian,
don't do
being
it. They're trying to do it.
surprised by
That's what
such a
you
ridiculous
kind of pushed back on
allegation.
her, like, no, don't do it.
Yeah, because you could totally see.
Well, then that doesn't
down
prove
her
your point
shirt.
because you would have just said, hey, when you bow, do this. Cover yourself. But you immediately implied there was like malicious intent and
like I said, that's how I perceived it.
Damn, bro, this is how
Because it
dudes
seemed
get falsely accused.
It seemed
This is how dudes get falsely
jokey.
accused.
No, it's not. It seemed
That's
like
literally what you're doing, though.
the joke was that she presented herself as the most feminist here. So to get her to bow, they're going to say patriarchy wins. That was the joke. The joke wasn't, haha,
it's a
we're going to
meme.
see her tits.
okay.
Just a meme.
All right. Well, here's the thing. What I will say, if you guys really and truly didn't intend for her
Who's
to
you guys?
be
I didn't fucking ask anybody to bow anyway.
Brian, if you
Okay,
really
all
didn't
right.
intend for her to be like exposing herself like that to the millions of followers you have, then I apologize for jumping to
Oh,
conclusions.
you know what? Maybe
and
I
assuming
did. Maybe
that.
I was like, yeah, go ahead and bow. And you know what? I'm going to double down. You should still go fucking bow. Still, right this second, you should bow. And you're still a fucking feminist. And you're dumb. And you made an accusation that has no merit whatsoever.
I'm
tried
not
to
a
me too
feminist.
this guy. Totally
No, I'm
tried
not
to me
trying
too
to
this
me
guy.
too. I'm not trying to
He
me
wanted
too.
to see
It's
down
how
the
it's
shirt of this
perceived.
poor 19-year-old girl. That has no proof at all for your allegation. Just made it for no reason at all. Pretty awful, if you ask me. Pretty shitty female behavior.
Did you
honestly.
hear what I just said?
I did.
I said if he in fact didn't intend, then I
didn't.
apologize. Okay, well then I apologize to you, Brian, if you really didn't, intend to do that. But it's how I perceived it, and that's why I said
That's
what
a
I said.
feminist perception.
It's not a feminist perception.
is.
No, because the way the conversation led
the
up to
male
it,
gaze,
and the
right?
joking and the laughing, and it kind of seemed like you guys were getting kind of giddy. I thought, okay, well, it kind of seems like we're about to see a show of her breasts, on the big screen.
Can we move on or something? I
No.
feel really uncomfortable with this conversation.
Yeah.
Can we ask the person in question, Renee, did you feel like that was my intention, asking for the bow?
No, but I am glad I didn't actually fully. I would have just rathered maybe if someone
can
was like,
also
hold your
bow
shirt
with
up,
your-
girl.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, this is within the context of my conversation with you because you actually specifically wanted to talk about your experience with the bow. So it was
yeah,
like,
that was funny.
it wasn't just like non sequitur, let me ask Renee over here for a bow. It was within the context of our conversation. Oh my God, this is such a meta conversation. It was within that context. So, okay. Did I just get, that was a Me Too for sure, bro. That was a fucking
Totally.
Me Too. That
Yeah,
was a Me Too.
that was a
All
Me
right.
Too.
Okay. All right. Well,
You sick son of a bitch.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, good talk, I guess. All right. Let's get some, let me read some of the chats. We have Nickelodeon. She focused on the at the camera part of the bow request. Brian was respectfully telling her she didn't have to bow to him, so do it towards the camera. Apparently that makes you a predator, Brian. Yeah, yeah, it is what it is. Thank you, Nickelodeon. I don't recall the exact verbatim of what was said, what wasn't said. So, yeah. Evil World body cams. This feminist is an idiot. They just can't see past the male boogeyman. Yeah, pretty much anything men do is always going to be viewed within like this sort of lens of, I guess, men. It's always viewed in this like, men tend to be pathologized always. So I'm saying that there are thousands of people watching, so that wasn't his intent. He worked too hard to lose channel to see some nip. Yeah, bro. We had a nip slip once or twice on the show. We are very avoidant of that sort of thing. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Evil World.